Suck At StarCraft, you can do anything you want. So, I'm teching the den. I'm trying to get some Hydralisk up to hopefully build somewhat of an army to hold off a push that, since I've already seen the VOD, or I played the game, it never comes. So I'm pretty much just, I don't know. Of course I totally forgot, anticipated that he might be going Sarah Reaver or whatever, so I don't have a Spire, so there's no defense. I don't have Scourge or Score Guy or whatever you want to say to hold off any Corsair type of push or whatever. I have no idea. So anyway, I'm just sort of being noob as usual. I sent an Overlord over there to scout the ramp to block the flank, or at least detect the rank, which I don't have an army to do anything with anyway. Oh yeah, and I'm also doing commentary on this video. I didn't on the last one because I don't want to do commentary because that's retarded or something. But then I realized how lame the video was and how much more exciting it'd be with my commentary about how I suck. Anyway, I allow a scouting probe to get in again, so now he sees my den and my hatcheries, and so he's probably like, oh, he's going lurker now, and it just sucked. And then here I micro my drones to kill his probe, and then I tell all my drones to sit there and do nothing, apparently. Anyway, so I guess I misclicked or something, I don't know. What do you expect? What do you expect? And then what am I doing? I'm so new. I can't even commentate my own videos because it's one thing to play StarCraft, but it's another thing to sit back and watch and see how bad you suck. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm starting to spawn Hydralisk. I'm like, whatever. At this point, I probably already realized that I lost, and I was just like, whatever, I'm just going to get some stupid Hydralisk that won't make a difference. And I'm just going to let drones sit there at my expansion and hatch more drones and have them sit there too. Because I'm a total noob. Anyway, and then I thought, wow, a push should be coming soon or something. I'll build some sunken colonies and waste my money, so... Yeah. Oh, I built a lair. What do you know? I actually did something to advance my tech to Mutalisk, which I never got to. Spoiler, anyway. So here I am doing nothing. Transferring a couple probes. Hatching some more Hydralisk. Neutral unit. Flying onto the screen. Anyway, so here comes a scouting probe. Obviously, I have the choke covered, so he's not going to be able to... If he wants to scout me, he's not going to be able to scout me through the choke, because I have... it's 7 minutes into the game, and I have 7 Hydralisk. Yeah. Anyway. What am I doing here? Nothing. What I probably should be doing is building Mutalisk, or Scourge, I guess. Not Mutalisk, but Scourge. And probably trying to mass Hydras, but my economy sucks so bad because I don't have anybody mining at my expansion. And I don't have enough hatcheries. I should probably at least have 4 or 5 hatcheries by now, especially against a Protoss. But I don't. And I spawned a bunch of Hydralisk. I finally spawned some units. I'm really surprised I haven't been raped yet, by this other player. He probably could have just walked all over me. I have no idea what the hell he was doing. I didn't even look at what he was doing when I watched the VOD with Fog of War off, or whatever you want to call it, because I was so... I just didn't want to know. I'd rather not know how bad he actually was, and still I couldn't win. Because it's... I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to send out my Hydralisk. I'm going to do a little scouting party, and I'm not going to go down the choke because he's probably got it full of cannons, and I'm just going to get raped. So I take my Hydralisk, I don't even know how they walk. Like, they're a little bit top-heavy. They look top-heavy. But anyway. So, you know, I gather them up. I've got like 3 Zerglings because Zerglings are awesome. And totally useless against Protoss because he's probably got +1 legs. So I go down his ramp, and what do you know? What do you know? He's... Who puts like 30 photon cannons in their main? Like, who does that? I don't even know who does that. Apparently, the noobs do that. Apparently, people put 30 photon cannons in their main. I guess you can afford to do that when you're playing something terrible. But, so anyway, I return to my main base, and I'm just, like, dinking around. I'm like, whatever. I lost at this point. There's no way with my force I'm going to be able to break him or contain him at all. And look at that. He starts raping my overlords with Corsairs. And I should have had Scourge up, like, an hour ago to defend against this. That's what I teched for, but apparently I still can't pull it off. So anyway, after he finishes raping all my overlords that are so slow, look at them, they're helpless. Anyway, he rapes them all. I have no food. I can't support an army. I realize that I suck at StarCraft now. Well, I always realized, but, you know, you're always in denial. So, I just pretty much suicide my units, and I'm like, GG. I'll just suicide my units in and get raped by all these photon cannons. And it looks like he had a Dark Templar there too. So I send in the rest from my main. I'm just like, whatever. Suicide these useless Hydra skin through the choke at the expansion, or at the natural, I guess. And that's GG, I think. Yeah. GG.